I started this painting on a live yesterday, and the more I look at it, the more it just doesn't feel done. So I have a couple ideas of how to make it feel more done. I had this idea as soon as I looked at it that I wanted to try to make it feel finished. How do you know when a painting is done, right? Restraint. Well, I looked at this and I knew it wasn't done. So there's that. How did I know or decide what to do next? Well, this painting landed next to this other painting that had blues and greens in it. It just landed on the table next to it. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll try blues and greens in the back. It seems like they'll kind of go together with the colors. Because why use a color wheel when you can ruin a painting? I got 3 popular mediums right here. This is Flow, Liquitex Flow, which is like water plus. It's paint thinner. Matte medium, which is clear acrylic. Airbrush medium, which is like paint thinner plus, because it adds binder. It also makes it glossy. So I had this idea to just fill in all the white spots with colors of water. So I picked like a blue, cerulean blue, and then I picked a phthalo green, which is kind of like teal. Yeah, I was going to just get them really thin. And see how thin it is? This is airbrush medium, matte medium, flow, which is water and flow. Okay, now that I have it all thinned out like water, all I want to do is fill in the white spots. And if I get to the end and I don't like what happened, I'm going to probably paint white back. So here we go. Filling in the blanks. I think I'm going to need a lot more flow. I'm using a liner brush just because I know it'll hold a lot of paint. And I was really hoping this would kind of give a feeling of water, of cool blue water, because I'm practicing for a painting and I really want to get the effect of cool water in that painting. And so far, the idea that I had is kind of working. I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? It's kind of surreal how cool it looks. So that gets back to my original thought, like, how do you know when a painting is done? How do you come up with an idea? If you look at a painting and it's not done, what do you do next? Well, for me, I just try stuff because I know you can paint over it. I really liked the white, so I told myself, hey, let's try the blue. If it doesn't work out, you can paint it white, paint it back white. But this is like really cool. This might change my life right now. This is so crazy cool. All right, I'm going to switch to the matte medium just because I want to have different feelings. And some will be shiny, some won't. Anything I do with the airbrush medium will be like glossy if I leave it on thick. Filling in the blanks, all I'm doing is looking for gesso and I'm covering it. I am caring that I'm making art, but I'm really just tuned into having fun. So I'm going, wee. I'm switching out different colors. Really trying to get all the white filled in. I couldn't have asked for this to turn out any more interesting, honestly. So what I deduced when I looked at it and said, oh, it's not done yet, was, why isn't it done yet? Right? Why doesn't it look done? And I thought, you know why it doesn't look done? Because of the white. So all I'm addressing here in this entire pass is the white. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just trying to tell you my mindset because a lot of people ask me about it. Well, how'd you come up with that? A lot of this stuff happens on the fly. I'm right now looking at this going, oh, what? I might do this a million more times. I don't know if you've ever played with watercolor, but this feels exactly like watercolor. I'm just having fun learning right now. I'm learning what does this really wet paint do in between these thick basket weaved cross hatching things I like to do. I used to want to hide like all my art discoveries from everybody, and now all I want to do is share everything. The world needs more art and more points of view. There's still parts that don't look done. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to get a little color or something in the little parts that don't look done. Alright, so what I was doing was just going over little areas that I didn't think that looked finished and crossed them out. Little quickie on how I paint the sides black. I always approach the painting from behind. I actually have a paintbrush. See how it says B-sides, black sides? I always use the same brush. And I go left and right here, like this. And that way, if my brush accidentally goes forward, I'm not putting a bunch of paint on the front. This is also the time too, if you notice a dent in the canvas, you can fix it easily with water. Okay, what's a good way of knowing if your painting feels done? Hang it somewhere in your house. Hang it somewhere where you're gonna see it all the time and try to look at it with brand new eyes. And the funny part is that for me, it's not that the painting will look done, but I definitely know when it's not done. So most of the time it's just, if it doesn't look done, keep going. Painted the sides black with Nova Color Carbon Black. I will probably varnish this, but I never varnish a painting before I have it scanned or photographed. All right, I'm going to sign the painting. So I have here a 10/0. It's like a mini shader. And I just have some Nova Color Carbon Black here. I just did a little tiny puddle of airbrush medium here, liquitex, which is glossy, like water-like medium. Goes on very easy like a marker. So there's the back end of like, how do you finish a painting? Well, you learn restraint. You figure out what you like. Does it look done? Sign it. Shoot it before you varnish it. Be confident. Throw it on the wall. Go on to the next one. You can do it. Have fun doing abstract paintings. Thanks for watching and subscribing and commenting 1,000 times and sharing my content with all your friends. Try not to take it all too seriously.